There she is. Good morning. Stu's probably in a good mood because Edmonton won last night. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that was a fun game. But we watched it and enjoyed it. Okay, let's go. We're gonna warm up this body. So let's put our hands on our waist and then just squeeze your elbows together. And then you're gonna go over one side. Let the hip go out and lean in the opposite direction. And then come back up and do the same on the opposite side. Keep squeezing the elbows together. You want to feel that upper back. Doing some work. Okay, now we're going to sweep one arm, reach it really long, and then take it over. And then do the same on the opposite side. Sweep it up, let the hip go over. And come back. Okay, bring the feet hip width apart, take a nice big deep breath. We're going to swan dive it all the way down, let your head go. Completely unweighting the upper body. And then you're going to roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Take another big deep breath, reach both arms up. Lift the shoulders up. And then take it all the way down again. Roll up slowly. And again, big deep breath with a big reach. And then all the way down the last time. Now we're going to inhale and extend the spine. Let's try to get the legs nice and long. As you walk your fingers forward, send the hips back. And then fold it back down again. Inhale, extend the spine. Walk the fingers forward. Send your hips back. And then relax. Folding right over those legs. You're going to roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Now we're going to take the feet wider than the width of your mat. So I've got my feet on the floor. You're going to take a nice big deep breath, reach up, send both arms up and over to one side, and then come back and both up and over to the other side, and then come back, and now swan dive it all the way down, completely unweighting the upper body. Stay here for 4 or 5 big deep breaths. We're going to inhale and extend the spine. Walk your fingers forward, send the hips back. Take a couple of big deep breaths. And hold back down. Roll yourself up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Take a nice big deep breath. And keep the arms up, but step your feet back together so they're hip width apart. Now you're going to send your rear end backwards, hip hinge, draw in your belly so you've got the arms with a slight forward lean, but you're trying to keep them long. Just hold on this spot. Take a big deep breath. And then as you exhale, take it all the way down. And we're going to walk it out to plank. Once you're in your high plank position, downward facing dog. Lift the heels up. Lower them down. Keep that going a few more times. And now bring the shoulders over the wrists. step your feet in, you're in bear position. And now we're gonna put the knees on the floor. So let's take our left arm and extend it straight out, nice and long, and the right leg back. Just waking up your core a little bit, and then switch sides. We're just gonna walk this from side to side a few more times. Get your leg really long in the back. Lift it up higher if you can, but it's not to compromise and lift the hip, right? You want to keep your hips square. Okay, we're going to open our knees a little bit wider. Come on to the tops of your feet and sit back into child's pose. Big deep breaths here for about a minute. Okay, back up. Bring those knees back in, hip width apart. You're in your quadruped position. So you have your shoulders right over the wrists. You're going to step both feet back to a plank and then to a downward facing dog. Let's pick our left leg up. Keep the hips square. Equal weight in both arms. And then switch to the right. And let's float it back to plank. And take it to a downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Open the hip this time. Try to get the leg higher up. And then switch sides. And float it back to plank. And downward facing. Left leg lifts. Open the hip, bend the knee this time. Try to lift that knee up a little higher. And then do the same on the other side. And float it back to plank. And meet me in down dog. Now you're going to walk your hands all the way back to your feet. And meet in a full fold. Roll yourself up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Take a nice big deep breath. Then bring your hands to the heart. You're going to take a big step forward with the left foot. Give you some nice height with the heel and the back on that right foot. So a big stretch here for this hip flexor. Let's reach the arms up. You can open them any distance you need to feel good in the shoulder area. Just breathe. And now we're going to bring our hands to heart, lean forward, and twist your upper body to the left. And come back, and reach the arms back up. And do it again. Come down and rotate. And back up. And one last time. Now we're going to take both hands on either side of the front foot, step back to your high plank. When you're there, downward facing. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, extend the spine. All the way back up, reach for the ceiling. Hands to heart. Big step forward with the right foot. Send the arms up. So you want to lift that heel in the back nice and high. Now, bring the hands to heart as you lean forward and twist to the right. A little bit of a balance challenge. If you're struggling, take that foot in the back, move it more to the left. Bring the arms back up. And do it again. Big reach. Last one. Lean in. Go for it. Give me as much twist as you can. And then bring it back, bring your foot, maybe in your high plank. Take it to a downward facing dog. Let's just try to pedal our feet. You're getting a nice stretch through the calves. Let's take both heels, lift them and lower. Full range of motion here. Let's float back forward to plank and back to a down dog. Do that a couple more times. Drawing up into the belly. Taking some nice deep breaths. And let's put the knees down. Send your hips back over the heels. Give me a little more space between the palms. Think about lowering the chest towards the floor. As you breathe here for a few more times. Let's take the left palm, turn it to face the ceiling, lift that hand off the floor. Reach it forward. Same on the other side, open, lift, and reach. And just keep oscillating side to side. The forehead is off the floor. You're drawing in the stomach. And your hips are hovering over the heels. A really good way to open up your shoulders. Really twist that palm to face up. And come back forward with the hips and take your gaze forward. Pushing away from the floor, drawing in the belly. Let's do this a few more times. Send them back. And draw them forward. Again. And this time when they're forward, hold. Try to broaden through the shoulders. Now you're going to collapse towards the floor through the arms and then push away. Kneeling, scapular push-ups. If you need to lift your butt further up, go for it. Let's do a couple more. Now come onto the tops of your feet. Send your hips all the way back now, so you're sitting on your heels, and stretch out as you breathe air. It's a nice opportunity for the ankles and shin muscles to get nice release. Come back onto all fours. You're going to bring your knees in, so you're in your quadruped position. Come off those knees, hold a bear for a couple of breaths, and then put the knees back down. Do that 3 or 4 more times. On this last one, small downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Cross the arms, hang out here and breathe. Let your head go. and roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. You're going to release the arms. So we're going to step our left foot forward and start pyramid stretch. So we have both legs straight with both heels on the floor and our feet pointing forwards. Bring your hands to heart, keep your spine long and your belly in as we fall down. This is an opportunity to get some length back to this left hamstring. Kind of ease into it, go nice and slowly. When you feel a really big pull, just hang out there and breathe. Okay, now you're going to take your right hand down to your shin. Then you're going to take your left hand to your waist. And you're going to open your chest, face the left side of the room. Little bit of a balance challenge as we do this nice spinal twist. Now, let the hand come down the shin. Put both hands wherever you can reach and flex your spine and drop your head over that front leg. Now, bend your front leg. Put your hands down, step back to your high plank. Meet me in your downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Great job. Hands to heart. Let's step the right foot forward this time. So I'm not really asking you to walk a tightrope, but try to not have too much distance between the front and the back foot unless you really need it. Take a peek and let's make sure both of our feet are facing forwards. We've got straight legs. We're going to start to pull down slowly. Stop wherever you feel the need and focus on your breathing. Now let's take the left hand down the shin and your right hand up to your hip. Once you got that going on, start your spinal twist to the right. When you've gone as far as you can go, hold it there. Feeling it in the outside of that right glute. And now slide the right hand down. Hands to the floor, relax the head, flex the spine. Both legs are straight. Bend your front leg, hands down, step back plank. Downward facing. Take 5 deep breaths. Come back to plank. Put your right knee down in the center of the mat and kickstand that right foot. Put your right hand in the center, open to face the left side of the room. Top leg is nice and long. You're going to sweep this left arm straight up to the ceiling and hold this kneeling side plank. You want to amp it up. Let's pick up that back leg, get it nice and high and nice and straight. Put the foot back down. You can either stay here or take it to a full side plank. Both knees off the floor. And let's come back down onto all fours. We're going to do 5 cat-cows before we go to the opposite side. Create nice space between those shoulder blades. Draw the belly in. Okay, let's take the left hand, move it to the middle. Left knee in the middle. Kickstand the left foot. Kneeling side plank facing the right. Reach the right arm straight up to the ceiling. Try to pick up your back foot, hold it nice and long. That leg, try to lift it a little higher so you really feel the glute. And then put the foot down, take it to a full side plank if you want. And back down onto all fours. We're going to take a quick child's pose of your choice. Just for a few breaths, so we'll reset. Okay, come on up. You're going to have a seat, and we're going to take our legs nice and far apart. We're going to flex our feet and try to press the back of the knees down into the floor as best you can. Sitting up tall without flexing the spine, just start to walk it forward. And this is a stretch that really pays off when you do it in phases. So just take it a little bit. When you start to feel those inner thighs, hold it there for a few breaths. And then see if you can walk it out a little more and hold for a few breaths. Keep your feet flexed. Maybe you can try to rotate those toes towards the back of the room. Walk it out a little further if you've got it. We haven't rounded the back yet, but we're about to. Take a couple of breaths. And now if you can, flex the spine, drop the head and the elbows. Come off the elbows, walk it back. Sitting up nice and tall, you're going to take your left hand to the floor outside your left leg. We're going to take this right arm out to the side and reach it straight up. And then we're going over. Maybe your left elbow gets to the floor. Not a competition, just go where it feels good. And then let's do the other side. So hand down, sweep that arm up, take it over, find a happy spot, hang out and breathe. Back up. And now we're going to walk it out one more time. Lower those elbows, flex the spine, turn the toes to the back of the room. Elbows lift, spine long. Walk it back. You're going to bring your feet onto the mat, hip width apart. Bend in the legs, not huge. Hands underneath the kneecaps. Lean back with a proud chest. Draw the belly in. Now pick both heels up off the floor, just balance here. And the right arm comes up and out, and so does the left. And if you can, send those arms straight up to the ceiling. Maybe straighten the right leg, and maybe the left. Flex those feet. Bring the arms forward, wrap them around your big toe, hold and breathe, reset. Right out the chest, keep the spine long. Let the feet go, hold them right there. Hands crossed to opposite shoulders, slowly lower those legs back down to the floor. When you get there, take your hands, grab onto the feet, pull them towards you. Create a little tug of war here. So you stretch out the shoulders of your side body a little bit using the arm pull. Couple of big deep breaths. And then we're going to roll it down Pilates style, nice and slowly. So let's take that nice full body stretch, send the arms back, point the toes. And then the arms are going to come in by your side on the floor. Let's get nice and flat on your shoulder blades. So give me a proud chest. Step your feet in a little bit so you have a very small bend in the leg and your feet are flexed. Now try to tilt your pelvis up. So you feel the lower back going towards the floor. It might not be on the floor, and that's okay. Keeping your feet hip width apart, I want you to just push your heels into the floor. And then turn the toes and knees into touch. Keep pushing and start to pull simultaneously. Cup your fingers, lift the arms off the floor. Now lift your butt up. Squeeze as best you can. And then relax everything. Couple of nice deep breaths here. Maybe roll your feet in and out, shaking out the legs. Bring your knees up and into the chest. Use your hands to help out. We're going to send the left leg up to the ceiling, and you're going to circle your ankle on the left foot. Go the opposite way. And now hold that left knee in, send the right leg up, circle that foot. Change directions. And from here, right into a happy baby. So let's hold the outsides of our feet, arms between the legs. Send those heels straight up to the ceiling, pointing up there as you drive the knees towards the floor. Maybe add a gentle rock. Okay, bring your left knee in, hug it into the chest. Send your right leg all the way out and just have it hover above the floor, the right ankle. So it's a nice little release for that hip flexor. Now in slow motion, lift that leg back up. And then do the same on the other side. Down slow. Once you're down there, give that hip flexor some nice length. Push the heel towards the front of the room. Bring it back up slowly. You're gonna bend your legs, feet on the floor really close to your butt. And you're gonna tilt your pelvis up and then forward. Keep drawing in the belly. Okay, neutral spine, cross your right knee over the left. Bring both knees up and in towards you. Use your hands, maybe hug the legs in a little closer. Maybe you can find the outsides of your feet and pull them towards you. And then uncross the legs. Let's cross the left over the right. Bring those knees up and in. Nice hug. Maybe find those feet, draw them in. And release, uncross the legs. Figure 4 stretch. So your right foot sits over your left thigh. Move the knee forward. And the left knee comes up and in towards you. Pull whatever you can reach. Just breathe. And then uncross, let's go the opposite way. Left foot on right thigh. Bring that right knee in. And then release it. And rock yourself forward. So you're sitting up. We're going to scoot over to the left side of the mat. And we're going to do 90-90 here. Both legs. So you've got your fingertips on the floor out in front. You're leaning forward and bending through the elbows to come down and then back up. You're going to send this right hip behind you and you're going to lift the right knee up. And then you're going to lower it down slowly. Bring the arm back in front. Maybe your hands come to heart this time, or you keep them out in front on the floor. Lower down, bring it back up, and lift that back knee again. Let's keep repeating this a few more times, nice and slowly. Okay, on this next one, you're going to take that right leg forward, scoot over to the opposite side, and you're going to nice 90-90. So fingertips out in front. You want to try to be really leaning and staying over the mat, not the hardwood floor. Walk it out. And walk it back. Then the left hand behind you, open that left leg. Try to get flat on that foot if you can. And then bring it back forward again. Maybe the hands come to heart, give me that nice lean. Your spine stays long. And then you come back up slowly. And let's get this leg lifting again. Let's just repeat this a couple more times. Last one. Okay, we're gonna meet in the high plank position and we're gonna do a pigeon stretch. If you prefer to do figure four again, you can. Of course, there's always options, but we haven't done this in a while, so we're gonna see how well we do. So start out in your high plank. We're gonna bring that right foot up behind the left hand, slowly lower down onto the forearms. Try to scoot that left leg back. We really don't want to be sitting on that right glute. It's all about putting the left hip flexor down towards the floor. If you want to take it all the way and stretch it out, you're going to stay here for 6 breaths. Yeah, let's bring it back up. Tuck the toes under in the back and let's get back into that high plank. And when you're ready, the left foot comes up behind the right hand, scoot the right leg back. Once you're here in your final destination, stretch it out if you can and just breathe. Okay, back up onto the forearms. We're going to bring this back leg forward. Both heels in the front corners of your mat. Arms out in front, Pilates style, coming down nice and slowly. Send the arms all the way back. We're going to hold here for 6 deep breaths. Keep reaching those arms the whole time. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Okay, bring your elbows in and let's make field goal posts. So your elbows and shoulders line up. Back of the hands on the floor. Slide your arms along the floor so you can connect your fingers. Maybe they don't get there, but give it a good try. And then slide them back. Do that 3 or 4 more times. You want to be nice and flat on those shoulder blades. So nice and slowly. Okay, let's clasp your fingers together, send the arms straight up to the ceiling. Bring your feet in, so you got big bends in the legs. Draw your belly down as you send the arms backwards. Try to pull them in towards each other. Take them as far back as they want to go, don't force anything, and then just hold it there. Now come up halfway and lower. You're just sort of flossing that area. Come up halfway and lower. Couple more times. And now let the arms relax on the floor. You're going to rock that pelvis. And then we're going to, a couple more times, and then we're going to bridge it out. So if you can walk your feet a little closer in, do it. And now pressing through the heels, lift your hips up. And slowly lower back down. Nice little massage for your upper spine. Roll the pelvis forward and tilt it and lift it up. And again, down. Pull it forward. Let's do it one more time. And now you're going to send your legs all the way down along the floor. Send the arms all the way back behind you. And roll up one vertebrae at a time. Lift the head, draw in the belly, and dive between the legs. Nice little stretch for the lower back. Just breathe. And now sitting up, I want you to take your right foot and step it inside the left leg. Keep your spine long, walk it out. Lower the forearms, relax the head. Come back up. Switch legs. Walk down. Lower those elbows if you can, flex the spine, just relax and breathe. And come back up. Now we're going to cross our legs. Sit up tall. Send the arms out in front. Start walking. Big forward lean with that upper body. When you can't go anymore, elbows down, flex the spine. Come back up. And cross over the other way. We're going to do this one more time. Walk it out. Elbows down, relax the head. Elbows up, walking back. You're going to bring your knees together. We're going to come up onto our toes. And then when you're ready, take it to a full forward fold. Completely relaxing the entire upper body. Give me a nice long leg. Pull them straight. Inhale, extend the spine, walk the hands out, extend the hips back. Hold it all the way back down again. Roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Nice. Hands on your waist. Take the feet to the edges of the mat. Gonna rock the hips side to side. Feel a nice little stretch to the inner thigh, but clearly should not be as tight as it was when we started. Kind of feel pretty easy to do this. Couple more. Okay, now we're going to circle the hips back as we lean forward. Take them around. And do it again. Go the other way. Big lean. One more time on each side. And then we are done. Hopefully you feel loosey-goosey. Okay, nice big deep breath. I thank you so very much for your power and your strength. Namaste. Good job, Stu.
Thank you. I'm here.
All
All right.